Hey guys, I know it's been a really long time since I uploaded a video, and that's because I just have been having really bad luck finding good stuff to take apart in other people's trash piles for my video series. But anyway, today is not going to be a video about really cool things I find in other people's trash piles because, like I said, I haven't found anything good. But I have been working on this big boat horn, and I wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I've been doing. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So just to go over the horn really quickly, the main body is this black part, and it is from a jacuzzi pump unit. This is a part that I got off that pump that I took apart in a previous video. The diaphragm is polycarbonate sheet, single layer, 0.093 inches thick. The seat there on the inside is made out of 2-inch PVC pipe along with part of a 1¼ inch fitting and the 1¼ inch pipe that runs all the way through the horn. You can kind of see in there with the primer stain on it. So that's the seat, and then I have this back plate which clamps down on the diaphragm. That's made out of cutting board I cut out with a jigsaw, and then I added this piece of wood on the back to serve as a tensioner. So you can see that spring in there. There's actually 2 springs in there with a washer that push down against the diaphragm in order to give it more tension. That makes the horn require more pressure to oscillate, so it's a little bit louder with that tensioner on the back. Here on the front I just have the original fitting here that attached to the pump unit and a bushing that I epoxied into that fitting so that I could attach the 1¼ inch bell tube to the horn. And then I just have some stainless steel bolts holding the whole thing together. The input here is 1/4 inch MPT, and I just have an elbow with a big ball valve that I use to test it. So I'm going to show you guys what it sounds like. Okay, so I got the camera set up about 40 feet away from the garage. So as soon as my compressor gets up to about 70 psi, I'll give the horn a little test. Here goes. So as you can tell, it is fairly deep in its pitch, which is nice because it's supposed to be a boat horn, and those generally have really deep pitches. And what you probably can't tell on the video is how loud it is. It echoes quite a fair bit on my neighborhood, and that's without a flare on the end. So once I find something suitable to add to the horn as a flare, I'm sure it will be at least 3 times as loud, because with my previous horns that were smaller than this, adding the funnel tends to add so much volume, like 300% volume increase. So once I find something to put on the end of this as a flare, I'm sure it'll be way louder than it is right now, and maybe even a little bit deeper too. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'm just waiting to find something or build something to flare the end of this horn, and then it'll be done. And I'll make another video once I get to that point. But until then, that's all I got. So see you guys next time.